What's up, everybody? My name is Delvin Cox. I'm the host of a podcast called The Delvin Cox Experience that comes out every Thursday at 9 a.m. sharp. And as always, the podcast is about spreading diversity through the culture. So if you get a chance, check it out, listen to it. But I'm not here for that now. I got to do something really cool yesterday, so I wanted to share it. I got to see the movie Us a little early before it came out, so I wanted to give my thoughts on the movie and spoiler-free review. There, so for those who don't know, Us is a movie made by Jordan Peele, who made Get Out, and who's obviously was known for the Key and Peele show, but he's kind of doing a thing with the horror movies now. He did Get Out first, which was hugely successful. People loved that movie, and now he's doing his second movie is Us, and he's also, I think if I'm correct, he's doing the Twilight Zone reboot. I think it's for Netflix. If I'm correct, but definitely check that out. Jordan Peele is kind of making his name in Hollywood right now, becoming one of the top players, and I saw Us. Let me give you guys a quick synopsis of the movie. I don't want to get into, like I said, it's going to be spoiler-free, obviously, but Us is a movie about a young girl who had a traumatic thing happen to her when she was a young child, and she's basically going back to where the tragic event happened in the movie, and crazy things happen and things like that. I don't want to spoil too much because it plays into the plot hugely. My opinion on the movie, it's a very good movie. It is very cerebral, and it's a lot of things. If you don't watch it carefully, it's one of those movies. If you don't watch carefully, you'll miss a lot of things in the movie because it's like little small details and things that kind of tell interesting parts of the story. So it's one of those movies you want to kind of watch it. It's a scary movie, of course, but I didn't find it too scary. It's more suspenseful. And I think Get Out was kind of the same way where I know a lot of people probably found Get Out scary in terms of how it was and everything like that. I found Get Out weird, fascinating because of the themes of the movie. And this kind of does the same thing. It has the same type, not the same type of themes as Get Out. It's different, but it has that same feel. And I think it's an excellent movie. I think, like I said, I think a lot of the things will go over people's heads. And the end of the movie specifically I can easily see that one confusing people because it's an interesting way to do the movie. And I think overall it's a very, very, very well done, very good movie. And I think my guess is going to do well in the box office. The movie's about 2 hours long, so it didn't feel that long, honestly. And the jump scares in the movie, and there wasn't that many. Like, there was a few, but it wasn't anything where I'd be like, this is the jump scare movie. It was more like it was suspenseful, and it wasn't necessarily over gory. It was gory when it needed to be, and even when it was gory, it wasn't nothing where you see. My deal, I want to say this movie could have easily been a PG-13 movie if they'd have toned down on it just a little bit. But it's a very cool movie. I think one of the things that I enjoyed about it a lot is the fact that because the main cast is African-American, it doesn't fall on all the same tropes you see in your average horror movie. And I think it's kind of uncharted territory because we don't really see movies where you have mainly a protagonist. The main character is African-American. The main character's family African-American, and almost every character in the movie is African-American. And it works very well for this movie because the plot doesn't necessarily dwell on that. There's little cool things in the movie, like the main character's husband goes to Howard, and for those who don't know, the main character's husband is M'Baku from Black Panther. So I found the movie fun. I thought it was a very enjoyable movie. I highly recommend people see it. So those are my quick thoughts on the movie. I will be probably end up reviewing this movie on my podcast. I usually don't do movie reviews except for big movies, so I'll give a full spoiler-filled review of the movie then. But I just wanted to put my thoughts out there and let you guys know how I feel about it. So if you guys get a chance to check it out this week, check it out. Let me know how you feel in the comments about the movie. As always, Delvin Cox Experience. We are out. Peace.